Edward Bradford Titchener was a student of Wilhelm Wundt, and is often credited with introducing the structuralist school of thought. While Wundt is sometimes identified as the founder of structuralism, Titchener theories differed in important ways from Wundt's. Edward Bradford Titchener was born on January 11, 1867, in Chichester, England, and attended Malvern College on a scholarship. While his family originally intended for him to enter the clergy, Titchener's interests were elsewhere. In 1885, he began studying at Oxford. He initially focused on biology, but he soon shifted to the study of comparative psychology. During his time at Oxford, he began to read the writings of Wilhelm Wundt and later translated the first volume of Wundt's famous text Principles of Physiological Psychology from German into English. Titchener graduated from Oxford in 1890 and then began studying with Wundt in Germany. He went on to earn his PhD in psychology from the University of Leipzig in 1892. After earning his PhD, Titchener took a position as a professor of psychology at Cornell University in Ithaca, New York. It was here that he established the psychological school of thought known as structuralism. Structuralism is a theory of consciousness that seeks to analyze the elements of mental experiences, such as sensations, mental images, and feelings, and how these elements combine to form more complex experiences. He utilized Wundt's method of introspection but in a different way. He was only interested in things that existed in the consciousness. Introspection was a technique that relies on self-observation. Trained observers were presented with different objects or events and then asked to describe the mental processes they experienced. Based on this kind of research, Titchener concluded that there were three essential elements that made up all conscious experiences: feelings, sensations, and images. Titchener was an original member of the American Psychological Association. However, he never attended a single meeting. In 1904, he founded his own group known as the Experimentalists. Titchener believed the APA was flawed and too accepting of applied psychology topics. Titchener's group was also known for its ban on women, which continued until after his death. Despite Titchener's refusal to admit women in his group, his first doctoral student was Margaret Floy Washburn. In 1894, she became the first woman to earn a PhD in psychology. In addition to his career as a distinguished and much-loved professor, Titchener served as the editor of several prominent journals including Mind, Studies from the Department of Psychology of Cornell University, and the American Journal of Psychology. He also published several critical psychology texts including Outline of Psychology, A Primer of Psychology, and his Experimental Psychology. Titchener died on August 3, 1927, and with his death, the structuralist school of thought mostly disappeared as well.